Hello from Nashville, Tennessee. This is a Fender Baja 60's classic player Telecaster. This is a guitar that I recommend. I've owned many Telecasters, and out of the box, this is super impressive. And this is definitely one to keep. And I'll tell you why. This is, or at least give you my opinion. I've been playing Fenders a long time. I'm really a Fender kind of guy. I love Fender. I've built my own Telecasters, and I buy parts and put them together, or purchased Mexican-made, American-made even. And I typically enjoy the Mexican Strats because they feel to me just great. The American are just so nice and awesome, but there's just something different. I feel a lot better with the Mexican-made Strats and Teles, in my opinion. But the American's obviously great. You get great quality woods and all that stuff. But I think that at the end of the day, these are just my personal preference to play is the Mexican made. So this is a Baja 60's Telecaster, and some of the cool things, appointments about this is, actually they still sell these. They're like $800. They're now selling them with that Pal Fierro fretboard. This has the rosewood. This is made 2016, and this is actually the last of the rosewood. Now they're Pal Fierro, which that's another argument. Some people don't like that. Some people do. I prefer. I like that rosewood look because the Pal Fierro looks a little lighter to me. I own a Fender Mustang, a new one that I did another video on, if you watch that, of the pink Mustang, and that has that. It's kind of a real super light fretboard. I just like the way this looks better, so I dig the rosewood. So I'm glad to own this guitar since things are changing. And here you have the 60's kind of vintage bridge and the brass saddles. I'm a huge fan of the brass saddles there. Some of the standout features about this guitar are the when I first plugged it in right out of the box, I was like, I hit it and I'm like, wow, cool. It sounds like a Tele. It's going to sound like a Tele right out of the box, and I'll play for you right now. This bridge pickup here, it's kind of a unique combination. This is a 58 American vintage bridge pickup here from Fender, and these are usually put in the the custom shop. They use these in American vintage custom shops models that they've got, and this one is a 52 at the neck, and the American vintage. This is what they put in there at the custom shop. In fact, this guitar was designed by Chris Fleming. If you do a search on YouTube, he's a custom shop builder. He's a great guy. I don't know him, but I've seen interviews. The guy's pretty sharp and dedicated to Fender and everything, which is cool. But anyway, so he kind of came up with this, and they made a affordable version of it, and that's what this is. And some of the other kind of unique features is the pickup situation here. So you have your regular bridge, you have both, and then you have it's a four-way switch. So you hit it all the way to the end here. You get both pickups in series. So it sounds fuller. So here's how typically both pickups will sound. And then kind of in series here. So fuller sounding. That's what makes this guitar great for live, because you can kind of flip around. And you want to get some more rhythm going. Sounds a little fuller. I'm not going to say it sounds like a Les Paul. So that's one standout feature. So here's just the bridge. So it's very Tele sounding. I'm playing through a Fender 65 Deluxe Reverb reissue, and I'm set to the treble's only on 7, so it's not full on in the full treble. The bass is set to like 3 to 4. Okay, so that's the bridge. I turned the volume a little bit down just to kind of roll off the volume a little. Full volume, roll it off. So it's a little less. So it's got the Tele sound. So anyway, and then let's do both pickups. So you can hear my watch. So that's both pickups. It's got a good balance to it, actually. Great balance. Now let's do the neck pickup, and you can hear my watch. This pickup's off, so you can hear this just the neck pickup. I didn't do that right, but anyway, just trying to doodle around. That's the neck pickup. I really love the neck pickup. And that's really what stood out is this. This is a 52 American vintage neck pickup. Yeah, really just wanted to... Oops. So there's just the neck pickup. It's a really pleasant sounding pickup, I'll tell you. That's, again, really unique about this guitar. Turn the volume up a little bit. Nice, isn't it? The neck pickup. Beautiful. Now, I didn't even get to the S1 switch. That's right there. I'll hit the S1, so it's out of phase. So that's out of phase. Pretty cool, huh? Now, another thing that's kind of cool about this S1 switch, it's right here. So here's out of phase. So it's more fuller when it's out of phase. So you get like a lot of different tones. You get a little country. See, this is just regular. That's the yeah, that's just the neck and the bridge. But then if I hit the out of phase, it gives it that. Try to do that lick with. Okay, so another thing about that S1 switch, you can. So hear how it sounds fuller. You can do it with in series. You can add phase in series and out of series, if that makes sense. So here's now let's flick it over to in series. So it's fuller. Now let's out of phase. So everything has its own application. Like, that's back in phase. Back out of phase, or sorry, out of phase. So it sounds kind of like a wah pedal a little bit. So some people like it. So now I'm going to hit the overdrive or distortion now. Okay. So here's a Paisley. Just the bridge pickup. Brad Paisley Wampler overdrive with this guitar here. Sounds good. There's both pickups. Just the neck pickup. In phase, or in series, sorry. Now I'm going to do in series out of phase. So you can really hear the difference. Now I'm going to do... See that S1? Engaged. Just a regular. I switched it over to the regular both pickups as a regular, as you would hear it. Now I'm going to do the out of phase switch, the S1. So hear the difference? It's regular, just both pickups. The S1 switch. I'm not sure if you can. I'm not sure if you how it's coming out, but anyway, that's it. So this is again an amazing guitar, Fender 60's Baja Classic Player. This is the one with the rosewood fingerboard, and if you're in the market for a Tele, this is one that it's a special guitar. Again, I only do videos about guitars I feel compelled to tell everybody about. That's it. Again, I'm not sponsored by Fender. I'm just a regular guy who kind of plays, and hopefully, like other like-minded musicians, will check out my channel and and a comment and say, hey, Mike, why don't you try this? Like, I love your feedback. Like, like to get discussions started. So that's why I do these videos. And I don't show my face because I feel like it's not about me. It's about the guitar. And that's my thing. So I just want to just kind of talk about stuff. So again, I'd love to hear advice from any other musicians or any feedback, or maybe you hate this guitar, whatever. I don't know. Love to hear. Let's start a discussion here, and feel free to subscribe too. I'll have a bunch of other videos too, and thanks for watching. Take care. Oh, I gotta play it out.